Chapter 1: Beginner's Guide to Blogging. A blog is basically an online journal wherein you can digitally pen down your thoughts, ideas, opinions, and practically anything that you want people to read. Blogs come in different styles, formats, and settings, depending on the preference of the user. Many blogging sites offer built-in features such as hyperlink, straight texts, pictures, etc. Some blogging sites even allow you to put video and MP3 on your blogs. Instead of writing texts, some bloggers choose to make their blogs more audio-friendly by using spoken word entries. This is called audio blogging. Basically, a blog contains these features: title, which allows you to label your post; body, this is the content of your post; trackback, other sites can be linked back to your blog; permanent link, every article that you write has a URL; comments, this allow readers to post comments on your blog. One of the advantages of blogging is that it is made of only a few templates, unlike other websites that is made up of numerous individual pages. This makes it easier for blog users to create new pages because it already has a fixed setting that includes slots for title, body of the post, category, etc. This is especially useful for first-time users, since they can start blogging right away. They can choose from a number of templates that blogging websites provide. Anyone who wants to start a blog can do so by becoming a member of a blogging website of their choice. Once they've become members, they automatically become a part of that particular blogging community. They can browse through other bloggers' pages and link them back to their own blogs. They can also make comments on other members' blogs. Blogging is not just limited to personal usage. There are a lot of blogs that follow a theme such as sports, politics, philosophy, social commentary, etc. These blogs espouse on their specific themes. This way, blogging becomes a medium in which people can share their knowledge and opinions about a variety of themes and topics. Some bloggers even use their blogs as a means to advertise. Some authors advertise their books on their blogs, while other bloggers use their blogs to shed light to current issues, events, news, and catastrophes. Nowadays in education, blogs also play an important part. Professors use blogging to document the lessons that they have discussed and taught. This way, students who have missed classes can easily catch up with their assignments. A lot of entrepreneurs benefit from blogging by promoting their businesses on their blogs. With millions and millions of people logging onto the net every day, blogging has become a lucrative move. Some bloggers who run online businesses promote their merchandise online, while others profit through advertisement. But by far, the most popular blog type is the one that takes the form of a personal journal. This is the kind that is usually used by first-time bloggers. Individuals who want to document the daily struggle of their everyday lives, poems, rants, opinions, find that blogging offers them a medium in which to express themselves. Bloggers usually communicate within themselves. This is one of the appeals of blogging. It creates a community of people sharing their ideas, thoughts, and comments with each other. Blogs varying in topics, themes, and setups can be found in blog directories. First-time users who want to get an idea of what the blogging world is all about can browse through a number of blogs using these directories. This way, they'd get an idea of what these blogging communities are like. Blogging is popular all over the world. Blog is short for the term weblog. There are no rules when it comes to blogging. Bloggers have the freedom to express themselves however way they want. And the best thing about blogging is that most blogging sites are free. There are numerous blogging websites to choose from in the net. This gives first-time users the option of joining a blogging community that appeals to their interests. Just search any blogging directory and you'd get a listing of a lot of blogging sites that are available on the net. It's easy to search a blogging directory because it is organized according to category. This way, you would get exactly what you are after. Blogging is really for everyone. It is fun, simple, and easy. Setting up your blog. Blogging is a lucrative source of profit, and blogs are easy to set up and maintain. Imagine a life where you are paid to write on stuff that interests you, whenever you want, wherever you are. The mere flexibility of blogging makes it easy for you to just kick back, relax, and go on a vacation whenever you feel like it. In this article, we are going to look into the profitability of a blog and set up a blog of our own at no cost. Interested? Read on. First, we need to obtain a blog. There are several options: host a blog on your own domain or get a free blog. For starters, let's talk about the free blogs. You can obtain a free blog at Blogger.com or the newer and better WordPress.com. If you are a techie, you must have heard of WordPress, a free blog engine that is robust and infinitely expandable. Blogger.com is actually owned by Google, so it will be detected on Google's radar faster, and you will be indexed faster. WordPress.com, however, is a relatively new option, so I have no comparison on the speed of getting indexed by search engines. However, WordPress is better in the sense that it has more advanced features, such as trackbacks and categories. You can also manage your sidebar links more efficiently. More about this later. Get a free blog at either Blogger.com or WordPress.com. Then, familiarize yourself by posting your first post on your blog and tinkering around with the options and templates. Here are a few common blog-related words to help you out. Permalink. Permalink stands for permanent link, which is a URL, uniform resource locator, that leads to an individual post that you make in your blog. Trackback. When you post about someone else's blog post elsewhere, your post will show up in their trackback section. This feature, however, is not available with a Blogger.com account. Pinging. Blogging seems to be paired with pinging almost every time either one is mentioned nowadays. Pinging is actually the action where a certain aggregator is notified whenever your blog is updated, so that the aggregator may show the newest post of your blog on their website. This is a useful way to gaining traffic, which we shall discuss later. For now, I shall leave you testing out your new blog and the features that come included with it. In the next articles, we shall discuss the many ways we can gain profit from a blog, as well as tips on how to write posts that keep visitors glued and keep coming back for more. Chapter 2. Boosting your business with blogging. Business Blog is an incredible online marketing tool that saves you thousands of dollars, but provides great business opportunities in just one click. Blogs are user-friendly, customized, and flexible medium for disseminating useful information for effective positioning of your products in the market. Companies engaging in business blogging have a definite edge over its competitors. Here are some advantages. Word of mouth. In a survey, there are currently 14 million blogs with 80,000 more being added each day, and about 30% of the 50 million users are blog readers. Imagine how much gain your company will have if your products are advertised through blogs. With internet, information spreads so quickly, especially if an impressive write-up goes with your product. Soon your blogs will be passed on to hundreds of possible customers. Awareness and loyalty. Open communication with your customers creates trust and loyalty among them. Being there to respond to their questions and comments make them all the more willing to try your products and services. Feedback. Blogs is good for product research and reviews. It would be easier to improve on your products if you observe your customers' thinking and behavioral patterns. You can also take immediate action to your customers' concerns. Community halo effect. Bloggers are reasonable, friendly, and helpful. They are more than willing to create blogosphere of comments regarding your product. The only thing you have to do is embrace and take active part in the culture, and your product will surely be considered in their next stop to the supermarket. For better marketing results, actively promote your business blogs by submitting your blogs to blog search sites and directories. Do not forget to paste in with your blogs your URL. Be sure that your blogs contain exclusive information with value and are always updated to keep readers popping in. Read up your blog, move on to the next, and click on again for updates. Blog is like a setup booth in the biggest trade show on earth every day. Marketing possibilities are just around the corner, waiting to strike your sales scales up. The really simple syndication, RSS, feeds are important too in conjunction with your blogs to get the best benefits. Use effective keyword phrases to generate high-ranking status in the search engine traffic. In this way, you have better chances of people finding your website, leading to your blogs. More traffic means more potential sales. For this to be successful, you can use RSS for news update feeds, which can be read through RSS Reader application. This is a very useful tool for business and internet marketers as well. If you are already convinced with the potentials of business blogs for marketing and targeting sales increase, your company is now ready to start blogging. But first, you have to be in tune with your company's business objectives and determine if blogging will really help you achieve your goal. 1. Several blogs are dedicated to teaching people the do's and don'ts of blogging. Read them. Include in your reading materials blogs that are consumer-based too, to give you an idea. 2. Set up several test blogs right away. If your initial try-out with blogs worked well, you can now start setting up your blogs. 1. Study blog design. Blog hosting services provide pre-designed templates, but if you opt for paid blog service, you can ask your artist to design and lay out your blog site to match the company's identity and needs. 2. Choose a topic. It's good to have a lineup of topics you want for your blogs, but be sure they are in consonance with your business objectives. This would be a test of your flexibility and open-mindedness, since results may be going against the set objectives. 3. Remember the following safety measures in blogging. Legal issues are sometimes involved in blogging. It is safer to include disclaimers and limitations of liabilities. Corporate communication and legal department are responsible in educating the senior management on how blogs might affect business. Create blogging policies. Set limits on who gets to blog and what information are allowed to be made public. Avoid outright marketing blog, or you will shy away your readers. Make content updated, relevant, and fresh. Reinforce the company's core values, and encourage employees to use it. 4. Start blogging and complete 20 posts before going to marketing. 7. Adjust if needed. You can always play with your designs in the blog site as long as it remains to match the company's identity. 8. Strive to be consistent with your topic all the time. 9. Try to have unrelated topics with general and broad appeal. 10. Schedule updates regularly. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday would be best to update blogs. Once you have done all these things, you can now ultimately enjoy the benefits of business blogging. Blogging is the new internet marketing tool. Blogging is a concept that started in late 90s. It used to be a way to comment an existing web page, an opportunity for visitors and readers to react or voice out one's opinion on the said page. What started as a single-sentence commentary has evolved into pages of personal take on just about anything and everything under the sun. As it continues to move forward, online advertising has tapped into the blog's potential. Here are 5 reasons why you should use blogging as an internet marketing tool. Blogging is simple. The simplest way to get your piece on the net is through blogging. No skills are necessary. An average adult can read and type, or at least click a mouse. It's like having a virtual piece of paper, and you just write your ideas, experiences, new products, and hope that the truth behind your articles comes out and entice your reader to also try your product. If you have a PC and an internet connection, who doesn't? Then you can blog and advertise. Blogging is authentic. In this day and age, where advertising saturate our lives, we question the credibility of promoters' claims. However, in blogs, real people share their real-life experiences, unscathed by paid advertising. Reading blogs about first-hand product use is like talking to people about their first-hand experience. You definitely want to buy a tried and tested product. Blogging is free. Because blogging is yet to be proven as a mainstream online advertising media, most sites see it as something to augment current marketing tools and thus offer it for free. Any opportunity for free web time is definitely a bonus, especially to businesses that are starting up. Needless to say, paid blog pages can generate more income for your seriously growing business. Blogging builds credibility. As you get more and more into writing your experiences on a particular product or industry, your readers come to realize that they can depend on your posts for their own information needs. As such, you become an expert on it. As a consequence, more readers visit your site and more bloggers link to your blogs. As companies and professional organizations notice the growth of your readership base, they may soon get in touch with you for advertising on your blog page, or make you an affiliate, which pays for every referral generated from your blog site. Blogging builds your market. Unless you are a Hollywood star, chances are only your mom reads your posts. Mom has a lot of friends, so she lets her friends know how interesting your blog site is. But you need not depend on mom to increase your readership base. Look into the following ways to build your market through blogging using your email. Today, blogging is overcoming the email's popularity in quickly and effectively reaching and expanding a market. In this age of speed and quick access, logging in and downloading email is simply taking longer than clicking into a blog site. Let them explore your site by using a short email message as teaser to your blog site. If your email is on an entirely different subject, use your email signature to give a link to the site. Using subscription, an easy way to get your readers' email is to give them an opportunity to subscribe to your blog site. Keep some exclusive information for your subscribers to entice readers to subscribe and give their email address. Just be responsible in using their email address, as the last thing you want is a comment on your blog that you are a spammer. Understanding your readers. Conduct a simple survey for your readers to understand their profile and advertising preferences. Ask consumers to give you feedback on a post, an ad link, or a trial that you shared. In this way, it is like interviewing your readers without the commitment and intrusion of a face-to-face interview. Joining a blog network. A network of blogs may be a collection of blog sites that share the same industry, interest, readership base, payment mode, etc. Consumers find credibility and convenience in clicking one link to several real bloggers about a single subject. Clearly, more bloggers are better than one. Using RSS. RSS is the fastest growing technology on the internet today. As such, having RSS feeds to your blog is definitely another means of generating awareness for your readership base. Having a variety of feeds can add interest to your blog site. Give your business a boost by effectively using blogging as an internet marketing tool. Chapter 3. The importance of blog design. Blogs have increased popularity over the years. Many people have started to create their personal blogs to express their thoughts and feelings. Internet companies have also started their blogs to inform consumers on the latest product news and reviews. Because of this, blogs are also being used as internet marketing media. Before, internet marketing is done by placing banners and links on popular websites, such as news and information sites. Links were also included on newsletters and marketing letters sent to the members of their mailing lists. Many people spend time reading blogs. People read their friends' blogs, their favorite authors' blogs, blogs on topics that they are interested in, and blogs on product reviews. With the increasing popularity of blogging, it is even feared that people rely on blogs to get the latest news. While getting news reports from blogs isn't reliable, some people look for product reviews through blogs. In some cases, this is more dependable. While it is true that some media persons are being paid to write good reviews about a certain product, blog writers write about their actual experiences on products and services from a company. Since there are many people who read and start their own blogs, blogs are a good medium to market a product. With the increasing blog traffic means increase in product sales. Blog traffic can be increased by joining affiliate programs and sites, which will list your blog under a certain search category or name. You can also have your blog advertised in popular websites. This, however, will cost some money and is not advisable if you have just started blogging. A writer who has just launched his or her blog will want as much traffic as possible to increase advertisements on the site. Also, some advertisers pay every time their link is clicked or the page that has their link is viewed. When you have increased traffic on your blog, you should try to keep your visitors coming back and recommending your blog to friends and colleagues. This can be done by having informative or amusing content and good blog layout and design. You may develop your blog's content, or you can also acquire the services of a web content writer to provide you with the blog articles. The blog's layout and design also play a big role. While most of the companies offering free blog hosting offers pre-selected templates, there are also some that allows customization that, if you utilize this feature correctly, can increase your blog's traffic. Here are a few tips to make your blog stand out from the millions of blogs out there that have standard designs. Customize the banner. The banner usually has the most generic designs that are common to the blogs from a blogging company or service. You can personalize this banner by having a graphic with the dimensions of the banner. You can also edit the graphic so that it will also include the title of your blog. In this case, you can create your own graphic, or you can purchase professional-looking graphics online for less than $10. Personalizing photos. Of course, most of the photos that you will be posting will be your own. However, if you don't customize the photos before posting them, you may miss maximizing the enhancing benefits graphics can add to the page. Adding photo borders can help the photo stand out from the page. It can also add to the design of your blog. You can choose a standard border, or you can also create your own border, which can be associated with your blog's templates. Add a favicon. Don't you think sites with icons on the address bar before the website's URL are cool? Many people do. These favicons add a professional look to the URL. These are easy to do using photo or graphic editing software. Include RSS feeds. This is a cool way to inform people with newsreaders about your blog headlines. Tutorials on RSS feeds are available on the internet. Audio makes your blog more personal. Not only does audio personalizes the blog, It can also keep your visitors coming back. You can try having streaming radio stations, MP3 file, or playlists loading with your blog. Advertisements, if you have signed up with Google AdSense, which I am sure you would like to do, make sure that the ads are conveniently placed, that these will not hinder your readers' ease in accessing the information on your blog. Try using these tips, and you can definitely increase and retain traffic on your blog. All you need to know about blog hosts, apart from the chat rooms, instant messengers, and electronic mails created for communication and dialogue beyond turf, are the emerging innovations that help man build opportunities for interaction. The need for a personalized and human face aspect of building online communities is slowly changing the technological landscape of the internet. Blogs or blogging are the gift of internet technology to people all over the world. These are updated posts, crop-up entries, or personalized life snippets of mundane or bizarre in nature. For most, a blog is a personal, unedited, and authentic journal meant to be shared in an online community. Blog site is a place where bloggers can publish anything: his thoughts, feelings, photos, special events, experiences, comments on issues, and so on. It is more of an online diary with videos, links, documents, newsletters, and opinions on just about any topics you are interested. Blogs are made to welcome the insights and opinions of all and therefore should not be written to sound intimidating and too formal. This kind of blog is a sure way to put off the readers. In the basics of blogging, conversational tone would be more appropriate to reach the desired audience. Blogging is all about individuals reaching out to other individuals. Having a blog has its own set of advantages. Freedom of expression if you want people to hear you out and give their own opinion. This is the best way to create a line of communication. Networking is at its best. Having a blog is a good platform for exchanging genuine ideas from consumers to you as marketer of a certain product. Sound opinion and point of view is better than just showing the price quote. Excellent advertising platform. Blogging is a new way to advertise products, a refreshing change from the traditional advertising outlets, and it is cost-effective. Gauging public opinion on products and services. The key is nice and catchy titles with new ideas presented in your content. This is an assurance of quick and repeated responses from your readers. Blogs is an excellent spot for the exchange of ideas between the seller and the consumer. Good for measuring public opinion regarding services and products, even political and business matters alike. Useful tool for internal communication. This will help your company to build a knowledge-based community of employees. Also good for harnessing employee relations and identifying human resource issues in advance. Other benefits like search engine optimization, SEO, will help your blogs to be seen often by as many people as you wish. This is very good exposure for your products and services. Many blog hosting services are available on the internet, but the basic question is which one of the services will be the best to start off your business blog program. Business people are usually clueless to recent technological innovations, which would help them maximize their marketing potentials. For these beginners, it is best to study first the services offered by blog hosts. An ineffective business blogging program may damage marketing opportunities instead of enriching them. A company may decide to do the following depending on its capacity and needs. 1. Host their own blog service. 2. Pay someone else to host the service. Or 3. Set up a blog aggregator page and ask the employees to select their blog hosting services individually. There are paid and free services available for individuals. For business blogs, they are required to have the latest blogging features. If not, this will prevent them from maximizing their marketing, public relations, and SEO potentials. Keep in mind that blogs should have the following basic essentials: comments. Welcoming comments provide opportunity for dialogue. In business blogs, they are a good customer feedback mechanism. This helps develop better customer relations based from loyalty and trust. Blogging is an innovative way to converse with your customers. Trackback. This helps in maximizing company and product exposure. Through this service, consumers can get back to you for more posts and updates without the difficulty of locating you. If your blog is popular in a specific online community, chances are links going back to your blog site are everywhere online, other blog sites, or even websites. Categories and tags. These both help in classifying blog searches for ease of navigation and on-site search. Categories act as libraries because it classifies posts by subject matter such as business, distance learning, e-commerce, online auctions, etc. Tags help in the classification, especially in the blog search engine technorati. Possible customers and new clients locate blogs about certain topics of interest by just clicking the tags. RSS feed. Really simple syndication is the feed from your blog that is sent out over the internet and collected through the various newsreaders and aggregators. If your company is to establish a business blogging program, considerable options should be made available by the hosting companies shortlisted for the services. Free blog hosting services are popular, but they are much appropriate for individual online journals. Paid blog hosting services offer unlimited packages best for your company's needs. You may want to suggest checking out some blogs that use the host first. Read and examine their layout and design. Another important thing to consider is a reliable technical support the host has. After choosing the blog host, a team should be ready to plan the design and structure of the blog, as the team should. Create a style that meets the needs of the audience. Establish an open, credible tone. Schedule weekly updating of blog, ideally a few times a week. Include web links of other website and blogs. Blog post should be in the first person. Focus on the business blog objective. Maintain an honest, engaging conversational quality. Remember, whatever the look, style, and content found on your blog is a reflection of you and your company. Chapter 4. Blogging for profit begins with a long-term plan. Essential oils are therapeutic-grade oils extracted from various botanicals, like plants. Many people dream of blogging for profit, and this goal is not far beyond the reach of someone with average intelligence, a willingness to work hard, and a basic grasp of blogging technology. However, very few people manage to reap the profits they want from their blog. Most people who attempt to make money with their blogs do not succeed for two reasons. Often, bloggers have unrealistic expectations of how fast their readership will grow and how much money they will make. And when these expectations are not met, the disappointment can crush the desire to continue blogging. The other trap that many bloggers fall into has to do with lack of planning. If you want to turn a profit as a blogger, the key to success is to make a realistic plan and stick with it. To succeed at blogging for profit, the main thing that you will need is a large readership. The higher your traffic, the more advertisers will agree to pay you. However, cultivating the regular visitors that you will need in order to make a profit isn't easy. As more and more blogs appear each day, having a great idea or a wonderful writing style is no longer enough to get attention. You need to be able to market your blog effectively. Too many bloggers spend all of their time writing posts and almost no time marketing their project. To be certain, updating as often as you can is a great way to keep your blog high on blog rolls and high in blog search engines like Technorati. And once your readers know that you update frequently, they will return to your site on a regular basis. However, it does not matter how often you update if nobody is reading your page. So don't skimp on the time that you spend drawing visitors to your site. To make your dreams of blogging for profit a reality, try decreasing your number of posts and using some of that time to draw new visitors by setting up link exchanges with other bloggers, making contacts in the blog community, and following other established modes of winning traffic. Of course, even if you are a marketing genius or have a really great idea for a blog, success is not going to happen overnight. Building the kind of readership that blogging for profit requires takes time, and in all likelihood, it will be at least several months before you are able to turn much of a profit. Try to stay committed to your blogging project during this initial rough period. To stay motivated, set goals for how often you will update and how many readers you want to attract, and then reward yourself for sticking with your plan. Learning how to make money blogging. There are two major types of business models that entrepreneurs use to make money blogging. The first and most common way to turn a blog into a profit-making machine is to sell advertising to different companies and brands who want to reach that blog's readers. The second kind of money-making blog is one that helps a single brand improve its image by creating positive associations between the blog and the product in the mind of consumers. Both kinds of blogs can make a lot of money, especially if the creator has a keen mind for marketing. If you are blogging with the goal of selling advertising, there are two basic ways that you can go about recruiting sponsors who want to put ads on your site. You can let someone else do all of the legwork, or you can do the work yourself and keep all of the revenue. Within the first group, many people make money blogging by selling space through Google's AdSense program. The advantages of this program are numerous, as it requires very little effort on the part of the blogger or webmaster to begin raking in profits. However, most people discover that they make less money through this method than they had hoped that their blog would earn. Selling advertising directly to companies who want to put banner ads or sponsored links on your blog can take quite a bit of time, but it is often fairly lucrative. If you have a lot of contacts in industries that are related to the topic of your blog, you may want to try to go this route. People who have a strong background in sales and are experienced at pitching proposals can make quite a bit of money by renting blog space to interested companies. The most serious problem with this model is that you often have to build quite a sizable readership before you can attract advertisers, which can mean that you have to do several months of work before you start to make money blogging. As blogging becomes a more and more lucrative business, a lot of established companies are considering how they can get into the action. One way that companies are capitalizing on the blog movement is by having blogs that provide a kind of friendly face for their corporation. Often, a company will employ an established blogger to create a weblog designed specifically to appeal to that company's customers and to create positive associations with the brand in consumers' minds. More than one writer, who never even dreamed that he or she could make money blogging, has been approached by a company and offered quite a pretty penny for this kind of gig. If you are already blogging, money may be just a click away. If you already spend a fair amount of time blogging, money may come to you literally as soon as you ask for it. Once you have an established blog with a regular readership, it is easy to turn a profit through advertising. By hosting sponsored links or banners, you can see income from your hobby almost overnight. Even if you did not start your blog intending to turn a profit, making supplementary income from your blog may be easier than you think. Of course, even for people who have spent months or years blogging, money from advertising revenue may not add up to a large sum. The amount of money that you can make as a blogger depends on a lot of different factors. But perhaps the most important element of the equation is the topic of your blog. If your blog is on a subject that appeals to a demographic that advertisers have a strong desire to reach, you will be more likely to be able to turn a large profit on your blog than if your blog is on a fairly obscure subject that does not draw the kind of audience that advertisers need to appeal to. Of course, the only way to find out where you fall on the spectrum is to try hosting some ads. If you are already blogging, you have nothing to lose. Chapter 5, Blog Content Brainstorming. Face the fact your blog needs to be regularly updated to maintain its readership. Hence, you must always find fresh topics to write about, and we're going to discuss how to do just that in this article. We have discussed how to write attractively, so now we are going to discuss what we are going to write on. The very first option that I think a blogger should write on is a topic that he or she feels passionate and interested in. You've chosen to make blogging your career because you want to escape a mundane job, forcing yourself to write about something that you're not interested in is as torturous as your mundane job. The other reason I ask you to write about something you're passionate about is because your feelings and emotion shows through your writings. If you feel indifferent to a certain subject, but still write about it just for the sake of it, your readers will notice it. Remember the advice about writing with a personality. Forcing yourself to write will not establish a welcoming style at all. Once you have chosen your main theme, start posting to your blog about it, and make it a habit to post at least once every day, even if it's only a comment on the newspaper article you read today. Think of yourself as a gigantic train. It takes a lot of effort to get you moving. First, you might just budge an inch, and later trudge slowly on until you finally reach your full speed. Then, it'll take a lot of effort to stop you instead. However, no matter how well you know your topic, your brain is bound to get exhausted over some time. So here are methods to brainstorm for content for your blog. The very best way to brainstorm is to see what other bloggers have to say about stuff happening in your field of discussion. And the very best way to find related blogs is to use blog search. Google, com or Technorati, com. There are other decent search tools too, you just have to look around. From other blogs, you can gather more knowledge on your subject. And you can also comment on what others have to say on your own blog. Once you've established contacts with other bloggers in your field, you'll have quite an unexhaustible conversation ongoing. So you'll not need to actively search for content to write about. However, if you're still stuck, search for news articles related to your niche in the local newspaper or online through sites like News, Google, com and News, Yahoo, com. You can also have conversations with people with the same interest as you in the particular niche you choose. So you will eventually build up a bank of questions and answers and interesting discussions to write about in your blog. To do this, join forums related to your niche, but don't join every forum there is out there. Stick with one or two with the biggest number of members, or the one which is most focused on your niche. This will also come in handy much later in gaining traffic and generating profits. Remember to keep up your momentum of posting at least once per day, or more if you have a lot of content to write about. so that the major search engines will know that your blog has fresh content every day. This will attract the search engines to spider your page on a more frequent basis, hence gaining you extra traffic. Don't worry about the paragraph above about generating traffic and search engines, because we're going to talk about that in more detail later. For now, remember to keep a consistent effort every day and build up momentum like that of a locomotive. Blogging knowledge: a blog is a website that publishes or features articles written by an individual or a group that make use of any or a combination of the following: straight text photographs or images, photoblog, video blog, audio files, audio blog hyperlinks usually presented and arranged in reverse chronological order. Blogs are essentially used for the following purposes: online journal or a web diary. Content management system, online publishing platform. A typical blog has the following components: post date, the date and time of the blog entry; category, the category that the blog belongs to; title, the title of the blog; main body, the main content of the blog; RSS and trackback links the blog back from other sites; comments, commentaries that are added by readers; permalinks, the URL of the full article; other optional items, calendar, archives, blog rolls, and add-ons or plugins. A blog can also have a footer, usually found at the bottom of the blog, that shows the post date, the author, the category, and the stats, the number of comments or trackbacks. There are numerous types of blogs. Some of them are the following: political blog on news, politics, activism, and other issue-based blogs, such as campaigning; personal blog, also known as online diary, that may include an individual's day-to-day experience, complaints, poems, and illicit thoughts, and communications between friends. Topical blog, with focus either on a particular niche, function, or position that is usually technical in nature or a local information. Health blog, on specific health issues. Medical blog is a major category of health blog that features medical news from healthcare professionals and / or actual patient cases. Literary blog, also known as lit blog. Travel blog, with focus on a traveler's stories on a particular journey. Research blog, on academic issues such as research notes. 8. Legal blog, on law, technical areas, and legal affairs, also known as blogs. Media blog, focus on falsehoods or inconsistencies in mass media, usually exclusive for a newspaper or a television network. Religious blog, on religious topics. Educational blog, on educational applications, usually written by students and teachers. Collaborative or collective blog, a specific topic written by a group of people. Directory blog contains a collection of numerous websites. Business blog, used by entrepreneurs and corporate employees to promote their businesses or talk about their work. Personification blog, focus on non-human being or objects, such as dogs. Spam blogs, used for promoting affiliated websites, also known as splogs. Blogging is typically done on a regular, almost daily, basis. The term blogging refers to the act of authoring, maintaining, or adding an article to an existing blog, while the term blogger refers to a person or a group who keeps a blog. Today, more than 3 million blogs can be found in the internet. This figure is continuously growing, as the availability of various blog software, tools, and other applications make it easier for just about anyone to update or maintain the blog, even those with little or no technical background. Because of this trend, bloggers can now be categorized into 4 main types: personal bloggers, people who focus on a diary or on any topic that an individual feels strongly about. Business bloggers, people who focus on promoting products and services. Organizational bloggers, people who focus on internal or external communication in an organization or a community. Professional bloggers, people who are hired or paid to do blogging. Pro-blogging, professional blogging, refers to blogging for a profit. Pro-bloggers, professional bloggers, are people who make money from blogging as an individual blog publisher or a hired blogger. Below are just some of the many money-making opportunities for pro-bloggers. Advertising programs, RSS advertising, sponsorship, affiliate programs, digital assets, blog network writing gigs, business blog writing gigs, non-blogging writing gigs, donations, flipping blogs, merchandising, consulting, and speaking. The following are a few things that you need to consider if you want to be successful in pro-blogging. Be patient. Pro-blogging requires a lot of time and effort, not to mention a long-term vision. Know your audience. Targeting a specific audience or group is a key to building a readership. Be an expert. Focus on a specific niche topic and strive to be the go-to blogger on that topic. Diversify. Experiment with various ad and affiliate programs that enable you to make money online. Aside from blogging, do not bore your readers. Focus on the layout. White spaces, line spacings, and bigger fonts make a blog welcoming to read. Certainly, it is possible to earn money from blogs. One just needs to take risks, the passion, and the right attitude in order to be a successful pro-blogger. Chapter 6. Monetizing your blog. You have been working hard to produce good quality, original content on your blog, and you have attracted a decent amount of traffic by doing so. However, money is not going to appear out of thin air just because you have traffic. You have to turn your traffic into money. There are several ways to generate profits from the visitors of your blog, and Google's AdSense program allows you to do so with ultimate ease. First, visit their website. You'll find out more about their advertising program there, but here are some extra bits I'd like to tell you. First, Google's AdSense program is a really useful way to monetize your blog, because when users finish reading your newest post, chances are they want to leave your blog because they have nothing else to do on your blog. If your AdSense advertisement block is visible on your blog, they might see advertisements relevant to them and click on them to exit your blog. Ka-ching, you've just cashed in on your first virtual cents. But yes, your profits will only be cents if you don't do it right. This involves placing your Google ads in the right places and ensuring they blend into your site so that they appear more like links rather than advertisements to your visitors. Once you get a Google AdSense account, you can change the color of your advertisement text and links. You will want them to match the colors on your blog. If your blog's text is black and the links are red, do the same for the ad blocks too. It's that simple. Another way to earn profits from your blog is to recommend products to your readers. When your visitors buy from the merchants you recommend, you get to keep a little commission too. This is known as affiliate marketing, and it is very easy to start because you don't have to create your own products or services. Anyway, let's refer back to our technological gadgets blog example. Let's say you discover this gadget X on a merchant's website, and they offer an affiliate program. What you would do is to create a post in your blog and do a mini review on this gadget X. Rip it apart and point out its benefits and bad points, if any, and include a link, which is given by the merchant, for the visitor to purchase the gadget X online. If your visitor clicks and purchases the gadget, the merchant will track from the link that the purchase is referred by you, so they will send you your share of the profits. Imagine if 1 out of every 100 visitors you get purchases this product, and you earn $27. 0 commission from each purchase. If you get 10, 0 visitors in a month, that would be $700. 0 pay check for you just for writing about one product. Now, affiliate program are very nice ways to generate profit. But how do you find affiliate program that are related to your blog's theme? Easy, just go to Google and search for Plus affiliate program. The way mentioned above are basic ways to generate profits from your blog. More monetizing options. We've discussed about using Google AdSense program and other merchants' affiliate program to generate profits from your blog. However, we have a lot of other options to monetize your blog, so we're going to look into that now. The first option we'll be looking at is Chitika, www.chitika.com. Chitika is a very innovative contextual advertising program because it can serve very detailed advertisements. For example, on your technological gadget blog, Chitika will show advertisements for tech gadgets such as iPods. The way they show it is in different tabs. One for best deals, another for details, another for reviews, and so on. This way, it is more of an informational section for your visitor rather than an advertisement, and naturally the click-through will be higher. You can also be an affiliate for Amazon.com. Amazon offers a wide range of products, but its predominant domain is in books. Whatever your niche is about, you can probably find a book about it on Amazon.com. Once you join them, you can refer visitors to them and earn up to 7% commission. It's not a lot, but if you can manage to refer big volumes of visitors, Amazon is for you. This program really shines when it comes to the ways you can refer visitors. You can use their predefined templates to pull up recent items that match a certain criteria you set. You can target your ad to show a specific item on sale, or you can just simply weave your referral links into your blog posts. Last but definitely not least, you can sell advertising space on your blog if your blog is truly popular. If you manage to pull in huge amounts of traffic like that blog, you can definitely get people to buy ad space on your blog for prices from $150/month upwards, depending on your blog popularity. To gauge how much page views and visitors you get every day, just use the free tool available at StatCounter.com. They have a very detailed setup guide there, so I won't go into it. If your blog has not acquired large number of visitors yet, you can still sell ad space on your blog on a per-click or per-impression basis. Just visit sites like Adbright.com. Hopefully, that will help you maximize earnings and profits from your blog. Chapter 7, Getting Started with Video Blogging. Video blogging is the next generation of posting ideas and products over the internet. Everybody knows about text blogging. Now they use videos for a better way of expression. This form of communication may entail a lot of resources, but it is all worth it. If pictures say 1,000 words, video blogging exceeds that by far. A video blog requires larger disk spaces on websites, a faster server, and a whole new set of programs to support it. Video blogs can be fed through RSS. This is technology of syndicating your website to other RSS aggregators. Video blogging works with people on the internet expressing themselves. Now, if you put this on a business perspective, you are up to a lot of benefits. Think of it as a powerful tool in showing your prospective customers your line of products or your services. It's just like showing a commercial, all for free. And if you video blog through RSS, then most probably you are getting your target market. People like to see what they are going to buy. Some would like to see proof, and be sure that they are getting their money's worth before shelving their dimes on it. All of us know the influence of a 30-second commercial. The effect of video blogging is similar to that. You show your product, people watch it. If they like it, they buy it. If you present it good enough, they'll buy the product even if they don't need it. Now on the web, things are pretty much static. Unlike in television, in which all are moving. If you post something that is mobile, it would most likely catch attention. Now imaging your product parading in all its royalty through video blog. You'll get phone call orders in no time. If your business is just starting up, you can create a video blog right at your own home. All you need is your web camera, microphone, video software, and lights. For as long as you know how to use your camera, then you can create a video blog. Invest in a good web camera. The higher its resolution is the better the output. And you like to present your goods in the optimum way, so get the best one possible. Make a short story, or just capture your goods in one go. Just make sure you are getting the best profile for each. Get those creativity juices flowing. Lights are important in a production. Make sure you illuminate entirely the area you are going to use to create video blog. The brighter the area, the crispier the images will be. You can also use lighting effects for added appeal to the presentation. Should you require sounds for your video blog, you need a microphone. Record your voice as a voiceover for promoting the product and its benefit to consumers. Sounds are as important as videos on a video blog. It is advisable to make your sound effects as enticing as the video. Your video editing software can be any program. You need this to finalize your work. You can add sounds, delete some bad angles, or insert some still pictures in there too. Some programs are user-friendly and can be used even with zero knowledge on video editing. Even simple video editing programs should do the trick. Select your background carefully too. The light affects the presentation, so make sure that the background and the light complements each other. Video blogging is a great tool, but it also has its downside. It may slow down the computer, so others may steer clear of it. Download time may also be time-consuming, especially if customer is still on a dial-up connection. But don't let those stop you. Let video blogging be an alternative for you, though it is best to still keep the text and pictures present in your presentation to accommodate all possible viewers of your site. Nowadays, the more creative you are in presenting your product to the market, the more you are likely to succeed. Video blogging offers an interactive way of selling. You involve the customers. You instill in them the advantage of your goods. And at times, those are enough to make a sale. A conclusion: I want you to understand that there is no fixed scope that your blog should have, which means you can write about whatever you're interested in. However, the difference between a profitable blog and a non-profitable blog is the way the blog is written. Just imagine, would you prefer to read your university professor's lecture notes or the latest novel by your favorite author? You may prefer to read the novel because it appeals more to your interest, or because it is not as mind-numbing as the lecture notes by your professor. However, the most important point is people like to read light stuff most of the time. You see, when people log onto your blog, they are not only looking for information, they are also looking for information they can obtain easily, and better still, in a relaxed manner. So, to attract more visitors, as well as to keep your current visitors coming back for more, it is very important to add a human touch to your blog posts. This can be done by simply imagining you're talking about a certain topic with your personal friend. An extra bonus for your readers would be a great sense of humor. So try to add funny comments in your articles where they are suitable. Another important key point is to avoid addressing your reader as a plural unit. What I really mean is you should not write as if you're preparing a speech. Instead, You should write as if you're having a conversation to a single person, because this will make your visitor think of you more as a personal friend rather than a person of higher authority. Besides that, it is also very useful to establish your own personality through your words. Human beings are very curious creatures, so naturally your visitors would want to know as much about you as the information you're offering them. Having a distinctive personality in your blog would make a world's difference between your blog about gadgets and all the other blogs about gadgets out there. This is a lot like creating your own brand name, where people immediately remember your blog's name when they need to find out information about gadgets. Just like how people immediately think of McDonald's for fast food or Nike for sportswear. So, the lesson for today is to simply write as an equal friend to your visitors. Write to them as if you're talking to a single person and establish your own personality on your blog.